Greetings and welcome to Wizards of Fun. My name is Eric, and we are here in round 7 from SorceryCon 3. That's right, we made it to day 2. So there are 2 rounds to be played on day 2, and following that, that is what determines the top cut to top 8 players. So we are currently 4-2 at this time, and if we can win the next 2 rounds, there's a chance we might be able to get into top 8, but it'll depend on the records of other players and the percentages of our opponents and all of that. So goal is to win this match and the next one and see where we end up. We are playing against Sean, who is the imposter. Looks like we have a Green Knight, Aino, and a Polar Explorers in the hand for our minions, as well as a Lighthouse, Babbling Brook, and a Garden of Eden for our sites. Imposter, I am always and am still scared to play against because you just don't really know what you're up against until maybe the second or third turn where you see their threshold and can kind of predict maybe what they're playing, but I'm not skilled enough to know what to expect. He's showing he's doing 1 spell and 2 sites. Looks like I decided to do 1 of each. Shapeshift coming back in, and then I believe that was Innsmouth Dock, the one that transforms. It's hard to tell from this camera sometimes because that and Gilman House look so similar, so
I'm gonna do it in the form
we'll find out in a moment. Scrying a spell, it looks like we had a Sacred Stag on the top. Keeping it on top.
Doesn't matter to me.
He is going first. He shows his hand. Ooh. You guys may have saw that faster than I did. Call of the Sea.
All right.
So a water player.
Kept mine on top. Cool. Good luck, have fun.
All right, yeah.
So Sean starting off
Start
with a Winter River. That's the shiny river that came as a box topper in the alpha booster boxes, I believe.
All right.
I have 1 copy myself. Cost me 20 bucks. Oh boy. Yeah, I believe the one I'm holding is the Innsmouth Dock that allows me to transform them.
And my home site will be
No, Gilman House, sorry.
which is a water player I'm sure you're familiar with. Just the 4th threshold there. I'll pay
Yeah,
the
sorry.
one
So it is
in.
Gilman House that can create them. So it's good to have on the home site. Just able to get a few bodies out. Arguably, you could put that in front of the home site and transform any skeletons into a 3/3. But they also transform. So if you move a skeleton up tapped, then they'll transform tapped as well. So I don't know. Seems fine to have them on the back as a defender and a couple steps forward to get some attacks in. Plays another river.
Riptide. Let me scry my.
Sure.
Riptiding. I think he just riptided myself to nowhere in order to draw a card.
Describe from this.
Yeah. From
Okay,
the,
sure.
I don't think he riptided his imposter.
anything?
Oh, he did.
Myself here.
Sure.
Okay.
Riptide resolve.
It's imposter drawing a spell.
With that, I pass you.
All right, so we are on the draw. So just gonna have to try to keep up with his tempo here, deciding what we want to do.
Let's grab a spell.
Abbot and Succubus off the top.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to prevent that with a
Garden of Eden.
So neither of us get to draw.
So I suppose as imposter, he could be running sorcerer, so that shuts that off.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is here. I have 2 mana. Get my thresholds correct.
So the limit there is on spells.
On spells only.
Spells
So as
only,
long as you draw like a site.
Yeah, and Sean was just
you have to
confirming
try to draw
that.
a spell if you want.
Does that
You can do
affect just spells or sites as well? It's
use
like
that to draw
just
spells,
spells.
yeah.
So if you want to draw a site and then tap your sorcerer to draw a spell, you can do that.
And I can do that. I'm going to.
We've got 2 for Polar Explorers, and we can put it right where his imposter is, which feels like a good spot. Pass the turn.
Okay. Spell. Tap.
Just gonna grab my coffee right here.
Step away for a moment to grab some coffee. Again, this is kind of a rush early in the morning, trying to grab some breakfast to go and eat it and set up the camera.
Tap for an Innsmouth Dock.
Nice. And that one does the. You may lure.
So he's got the
something.
Innsmouth Dock,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually.
which is the other one that can lure an adjacent minion in.
Sure.
And I believe you can lure in anything. I don't think it has to be an enemy.
It's gonna be
I'll double check
weird
here.
match, with that Polar Explorers here.
You may lure an adjacent minion to step here is what it says. Yep, once per turn. So that can be used to your own benefit if you want to pull back something that's on your opponent's side of the field.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. It's when I damage you, it drops the mask. Okay.
So having a Polar Explorers in that position feels pretty good right now. Just whatever, now that he has 3 mana.
We'll see if we see a mail.
Hasn't casted anything, he hasn't transformed anything, but he knows that if he transforms into something, I could hit him immediately with my Polar Explorers. And the Imposter remains at 0 power. It gains the abilities of whatever avatar they decide to put the mask of on from their collection, but it does not gain the power from it. So Polar Explorers could, in theory, if you transformed into a Pathfinder or Sorcerer or anything here, I could just attack and knock the mask off. When you deal damage to their avatar, the mask for the Imposter falls off, banishing the mask, which is in the form of an avatar.
Then you have some access to me, where if you play here, okay, maybe here.
Just deciding where best to play this lighthouse. I'm not sure. I'm still getting used to this, you know, knowing where to, like, chess-wise. It looks like I just opt to put it on the back, not overextend, and also just kind of wait and see where he extends into. If he wants to move, put a site in front of his Innsmouth dock, then I can kind of wrap around that and have something to attack.
I'm gonna cast
Aino here feels pretty good, so Polar Explorers on him, sorry, on the avatar site, and then Aino right next to it with stealth.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I will move to my end step, and she'll move her getting stealth.
Yep.
Okay, and that's your go. And I have a token somewhere. Thank you, though.
Yep.
Aino can be especially good with a Polar Explorers if you can get it right, where she can move and attack from the Polar Explorer spot and then come back to your side with stealth the following turn. And so they really have no way to remove her unless they have, you know, a magic spell that can target anywhere. You can stay out of nearby range and continually get stealth as well. So they can't even be targeted. So it'd have to be like a Death Dealer or Poison Nova or something like that.
Mismanaged Mortuary.
Sure.
Flooded, treat your opponent's cemetery as yours and vice versa.
Okay, Mismanaged Mortuary. So that allows, not allows, what it does is it basically swaps our cemeteries. I don't think for, well, no, it could matter for him as an imposter because he could flip into a Death Speaker.
For sake of camera.
He's flipping a foil around.
Yeah, yeah.
Hope you wanted to reveal it.
Yeah,
'cause I
yeah.
just saw it.
I'm
Okay,
about to
okay.
play it. Yeah.
Failed mutation.
Failed mutation foil. I guess just to, probably just wants to reread the text on it. I do this a lot too, where I'll put in a cool foil, full art in my deck, and then forget how it reads, and you have to flip it. Definitely want to make sure you're not reading anything or missing anything that could be in their keyword type text or the interaction. So him also playing Water Undertow feels like it could be pretty good. I could cast it in front of my Polar Explorers and pull something or push something away. We could even push our Polar Explorers over.
I think.
Move and attack unblocked with Aino for 3 because a stealth unit cannot be blocked.
So am I, though. I'm going to cast an Undertow, deciding where. On the dude on the back, it's probably fine.
So again, just overthinking here where we want to play this site. I still don't really know what is best in different scenarios, but I'm
this body of water.
trying to improve that.
I'm gonna have it move my.
It's especially confusing against things like Pathfinder. So it looks like I do decide to move my Polar Explorers over. Polar Explorers was kind of there to be a threat on his face, but now that Aino is in play, I can move and attack with her and then come back over to my side safely. So even if he gets a failed mutation within blocking distance, which he currently has, my Aino can still move and attack from my home site to his site safely.
Put it somewhere else. Would you mind if I place it somewhere? Okay, I think what I would do instead. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're okay.
I might play it right here.
Deciding to put the site.
so that
Thank you,
now
Sean,
it's
for letting me
body
take that
water.
back.
I'm gonna have this pull that there, if that's okay. Thank you.
Why do I do it like that?
All right, so still the same mana and such.
Oh, it may be because I'm realizing that you don't... Polar Explorers doesn't necessarily need to be untapped to work, so I can still do the Aino thing.
Shapeshift on my skeleton.
Cool.
So I don't think I have to reveal them, but I'll look at 5.
And we're pulling... Okay, yeah, so this makes sense. We're pulling the
2, 3.
Let's see, we got
4,
Gnarled Wendigo,
5,
Lacuna Entity, and Failed Mutation as our options.
But I think
Gnarled
this
is for
one
5 power,
ooh.
but the Failed Mutation cannot be targeted by magic, which might be really relevant. So, could go either way here.
Or this one, but it can't be.
But yeah, it looks like I decide to pull up the Failed Mutation out of the way.
Use this one.
And although it'll start
I'm gonna
attacking my site
choose
next
to
turn,
also get a failed mutation.
I can just now move the Polar Explorers over.
That, no summon sickness on that one. I'm gonna put these on the
I
bottom.
want to double check shapeshift that it doesn't target the thing. It probably doesn't.
If it
Yeah,
doesn't, I'll pick something
No,
else.
yeah. You may choose a minion. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that would be a judge question for me too. From like, is there a way to target from the hand when casting? That's a good.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Good question. So this is in my graveyard.
Yep.
That's there.
Okay, so we've spent all our mana. I think all there's left to
I'm
do
going
is to
move my Polar
do the thing.
Explorers here,
Failed Mutation does not have Summon Sickness.
and then
So move an
I'll
attack for
attack
4.
So I'm gonna move an attack. This
And then an unblocked 3 for 7
I
in
know
total, getting him
block
down to
attack.
13. And then I know will come back to my side safely.
7.
Feels pretty good.
Oh,
So that's you.
you want me to just do the life
Yeah,
totals for
if
both
you
of
don't
us?
mind,
That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah. So you're at 13.
Yep.
That's all of my mana. I've kind of done everything I can do. I'll move to my end step, and I know will come back here gaining stealth.
Cool.
And that's your go.
Ooh, that's rough. Okay.
So he does have the ability to start attacking on my side, of course. I suppose I do have a swap. If that's to my benefit, like, oh no, but I can't target his Failed Mutation with a swap. We do have our own Sacred Stag, so maybe we'll just take 4 here and then put a stag on his face and be able to block whatever he wants to attack with.
That's you guys.
Maybe? I don't know. We've seen a lot of movies.
It says Connor on it.
Yeah, that's my order, but we didn't.
Oops.
Site enables that. Maybe that helps. Maybe that doesn't.
But yeah, just seeing there's players there coming in grabbing their food that was here, it just reminds me of how fun this event was. Just getting up in the morning, shower, quick stretch, getting dressed, and then going and picking up some good breakfast to go at a sorcery event where everyone's just waking up after having played sorcery all night the night before. It was just such a great time. I can't wait to go again next year.
Okay.
As long as I'm playing sorcery, I will make the effort, if I can, to be at SorceryCon every single year. For sure. And I hope you also decide to go if you can. I know for European players that is a challenge, but I was playing a player online on Tabletop Simulator today who was from Denmark, who said that he will be at the, not at SorceryCon rather, sorry, but he was planning to go to the Avatar of the Realm. So I can just feel for European players. I know a lot of the events right now are in the US.
Oh man.
So I do hope to see that there are some more options around the world globally for other players. Even if it's, I obviously am glad the Avatar of the Realm should be stateside this year, but just hope to see more and more events
Back foot. I'll move.
available for them. So he moves back his Failed Mutation onto the back row, which prevents my Failed Mutation from getting in any further.
And I'll.
Casting a Lilith on top of his
Oh, here we go.
Tadpole Pool. And I get pretty excited because I just love
Can't be targeted.
the excitement and randomness of these cards. Pretty fun.
Targeted by, like, abilities. Like,
You can either whiff or do really well, and considering my deck, he likely will get something pretty good off the top,
Drum roll.
just because we're playing a bunch of big water
Reveal
minions.
This.
Yep,
If it's a
reveal it.
minion, it gets here.
Yep.
Which is a
under
great
my
blocker
control.
for you.
Yep.
He gets his own failed mutation. So all the failed mutations.
Good one.
All right. I'll untap you here.
Oh, thank you.
So he now has
Well,
2 blockers.
shucks.
Failed mutation isn't going to do much. I know can still get in
Very nice.
for 3.
Thank you.
Well,
luck.
No, I'm running it too. It's fun.
Can't quite pull failed mutation away with like Out and Succubus or something like that.
Is they can move as if the top and bottom, so I can block from here.
Koinix would be nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty certain.
Allied units here can move as if the top and bottom edges of their own. Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure in case I want to cast something here. Lilith.
Can't really cast swap too much just because none of those failed mutations can be targeted.
I'm at 4 mana. don't think I need the 5th this turn immediately.
So deciding what to
I'm
draw
going
here,
grab a spell.
just opting to grab a spell. Doesn't look like we need the 5th mana.
Because I've forgotten it on other turns. I think we're good so far. But
Yeah, and I'm just tapping the Garden of Eden like we're good, right?
Camera real quick.
oh yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Although, wait a minute.
For turn.
I'm not going to rewind it, but did Sean draw a spell that turn or a sight? Because that technically is a second draw if he
There
did.
to block, which is very nice.
I may go back after watching through this to see if that was a missed trigger.
One moment.
He may have drawn a sight for the turn, though. Okay, so I actually did go back. He played it correctly. He intentionally grabbed a sight for the turn, cast Lilith with that 5th mana, and passed the turn, being able to draw the spell. So well played, Sean. No misplays on the Garden of Eden thus far. So even if we decided to play the Quay Nixie on the Undertow, pulling his failed mutation away and attacking his Lilith, he's got 3 frogs that can block.
Get that.
So that's not good.
I might have to just live with a Lilith another turn. That's unfortunate.
Good news for me.
Yeah, yeah. That's tough. I think I might just have to do that. Okay, I'm gonna tap to draw a sight. Cool.
Tapping to draw a sight, we get the Innsmouth Dock.
That's probably.
I guess one thing that could be done is swapping the Aino with his Lilith, and then
Fine.
attacking with the Aino unblockable.
Do that. Then that will happen.
And then Lilith is at least on my side. I'm not. No, but then it puts him right on my avatar. It's not really good.
Or sorry, 4.
I don't know. I'm curious what I end up doing here. Actually, I'm not sure.
Attack.
It looks like my past self also isn't quite sure what I want to do.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I had a plan there.
I could make a skeleton and swap Lilith for it, and then just trade Aino for it. It might be worth considering.
Could do that.
And then my failed mutation does die on that side, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of already gone anyways. Like right now, that failed mutation could maybe just move an attack onto his imposter's site to just get some damage in. That's 4. Attack with Aino, that's another 3 for 7. Get him down to 6.
Get in with that.
Just kind of
Okay.
start racing. And then cast a...
At least I will do a stealth move and attack for 3.
Okay, looks like I do opt to just do the move and attack for 3.
Out of 10.
I will then. Sorry. I'm gonna move and attack your.
Yeah, and then I do decide to do that. Just move and attack there for 4. So he's going down to 6.
Block, so get that for 4.
Yep. Out of 6.
Because those 2 failed mutations will probably just end up trading. So I at least get some good value there. I know we'll safely get out. But Lilith survives. Again, though, that option of just like making a skeleton and then swapping Lilith with it and then getting Aino back, he does get one more trigger, but I at least get it away from him. And then I don't know though, because if he gets a really, really good minion off the top or a Lord of Lies or something, he could just decimate me. So that actually doesn't sound good at all. So it sounds like we're just going to play... Oh, I forgot I even had that. Yeah, Sacred Stag with Ward, just in a spot. That seems fine. He does have the ability to lure in... I'm now seeing this, so he can use the Innsmouth Dock to just get rid of the Ward on my Stag, so that was actually probably not good. I probably should have played it maybe on the Garden of Eden. Because, yeah, he can just use Innsmouth Dock and target the Stag, removing the Ward. Which I probably missed. And I'm sure he wasn't going to argue. Because we are in a tournament, baby.
Let's grab a sight.
Grabbing a sight in order to allow Lilith to still be able to cast. So he's playing around the Garden of Eden correctly.
Somewhere.
At least not... so that it... Yeah.
Nice.
If he needs to spell that bad, that's fine, but Lilith will not trigger.
Yeah, this is a weird
game.
Yeah.
What is this? That's Tadpole Pool. That's Orthodox. I guess here.
Thin Ice.
Seems okay.
6 mana. I'm gonna trade our mutation.
Mutations trade, which is what I was kind of aiming and hoping for. Got some value out of it and traded.
For 6 mana, I will Call of the Sea here.
Oh, he doesn't even need to target the ward. So yeah, Call the Sea.
good.
That's very, very good.
Well done.
I forgot he had that when he showed the camera at the beginning.
Everything, right?
Yep.
I know. Thanks to your help.
Whoops. So everything dies and Lilith will still trigger.
Very.
He's
very
going to have
good.
3 pieces of
And you
cardboard
have
potentially
Lilith.
on the field here, and I have none.
You've stabilized very well. That's great.
Well, I'm still on 6, so it's not ideal.
It's true.
But
It's true. Wow.
I think we're gonna have Innsmouth Dock activate, grabbing failed mutation here,
Okay.
and then attack here for 4.
Gah. Here we go.
Definitely wish I had a thin ice at this point.
Move Lilith here, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll surface 2 frogs. I don't know that that'll matter, but
Yeah. Brutal.
and then I pass to you. End of turn trigger Lilith.
All right.
All right, what does he get? A dank. So
I mean, I hate to lose it. But
yeah, I hate to lose the spell, but could have been worse, I think.
Man. That's a good
Well,
point.
Dead. I guess you could draw a sight for turn and have it draw your spell.
Yeah, I
but-
mean, you
He
should
does
get
make the
cards,
point
but
that it's
before-
Garden of Eden is still out.
You should get that signed, by the way. I don't know if he's still here today.
yeah, it's on my list for sure.
Yeah.
I've got a whole.
Going for a spell for the
I already
turn
have
as I have a
six,
sight in my hand.
You've reset the board quite well.
We have another stag, so I definitely want to be careful and don't put it in front of his Innsmouth Dock where he can just break the ward for free
You've got that.
if we decide to play
Pay
that.
for that. I can do that, which is not terrible.
Swap
either.
can't work with his
Pay for
build
that.
mutation.
That might not be bad. This seems like an okay spot to put it. I'm gonna tap. Still nervous with your Lilith.
So if we get Innsmouth Dock and we're able to pull in...
creatures or minions rather. I have my own Innsmouth Dock here.
Yep.
Which should be interesting.
And I guess we could just put the Sacred Stack now onto that dock,
And you get
pull
it
in
back
his
and
failed
your
mutation
turn.
to prevent it
At
from
least,
attacking my
I'm
Garden of
figuring
Eden.
if I, pull
And then I
it
at least have a
over
blocker
here,
for his failed
pass the
mutation
turn,
that can
you
soak
get
it with a
thing, I
ward.
at least
Feels
have a
pretty
turn to
good.
try to figure out if I can
Lilith is still
Okay.
going to be drawing every turn.
Just can't do that with any targeting
Although we are preventing spells from going into his hand
or magic rather.
because he's drawing sights off the top in order to keep Lilith going.
That though,
Still very good for him, but just
at 5 mana
to point
with
that out,
So
it
if I
is
do
less cards
that,
in his hand.
Do that gives me a threat.
Garden really just
Pull
completely
that, or I play that do
changes
that,
the match.
but that doesn't really do much for me in regards to your failed mutation.
Feels like it's going to be a really important card for this year in Gothic.
So
I mean, I think it already is, but I think it will remain to be so.
is I think I'm gonna use this ability.
Yep.
There's no targeting. I think you did the same, so I'll
Yep.
pull that there.
Yep.
I'll pay 4.
Yep, looks like
I'll
that's
play
exactly what we're
Sacred
doing, and then we make a
Stack.
skeleton pass. Sounds good.
I don't need stealth anymore.
So his field mutation just won't be able
I
to
have 1 mana
attack
left. I'm gonna make a
anything.
skeleton, and then I'll transform it.
Nice, yeah, and then I'll get a 3/3 hybrids. Almost forgot about that. It doesn't cost mana to transform. You just need to meet the 4 water
Mana,
affinity
tap, that's all
threshold.
I can do. Lilith is still there, unfortunately. I have a stag to block, a horrible hybrids to block. Pass my turn. Cool.
All right, so good old game of mono water versus mono water. Love to see it. A Sir Peleus would be nice here
I love it.
because they have unlimited movement within bodies of water. You can cast him submerged, so he can basically block anywhere on the field. If they attack any site, you can fly over there and then come out of the water and block. It's pretty flavorfully really, really cool.
Grab a spell for turn.
Sure.
So we're feeling pretty good against his failed mutation. It's just Lilith that's continuing to get value. So hopefully we can Koi Nixie her over and then Innsmouth Dock and then attack, something like that. So at least right now, I'm probably feeling like he's gonna get one last trigger.
Maybe not. Maybe that's bad.
Although, are those all 3 spells in his hand?
While you're looking, do you mind if I just see your graveyard?
Oh yeah.
I'm now realizing you have.
I missed it again. I apologize. I don't think I'll go back this time, but on if he
Well, the more stories out.
drew a sight for turn.
I'm actually using your. I'm making use of your cemetery.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
There's not a whole lot in water that Death Speaker cares about. It's
Okay.
Only other people's stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess that's Genesis. It'd be more like Archie.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something people run, but you don't have to reveal that.
This is a weird turn. They've all been weird turns.
Dude, this
like,
is wild. Yeah.
Um,
Water at its finest. That's a good point with the mortuary.
so I think I'm gonna Riptide your stag just to break the ward.
Yeah.
Riptide is draw a card, so I will choose to draw a sight.
Sure.
I have used 2.
Pops the ward off the stag effectively and is able to draw a sight.
I will tap Imposter to play.
It looks like he does have additional sights in his hand, if I can see correctly. The
Be the headache of the game.
artwork's kind of similar, but the colors are different. That I think he drew a sight for turn and then drew a sight with the Riptide. Maelstrom. Oh my gosh. So at the start of his turn, it can activate and pull all minions one step closer toward it, and he decides how they move.
Nice though.
That is true.
The mono water is very, very, very real in this match. Really awesome. Love to see it.
7.
You can't hate to see it as a fellow water player.
I have used 2. I'm going to attempt to kill your hybrids.
Yeah, and I'll trade my stag, I think, for that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to trade.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, this is yours. Goes in yours.
Oh,
cemetery.
thank you.
Yep. And I don't want to have your cards.
That could be bad
Yeah,
in the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
Missing a card.
I guess this is basically free. I'll attack here for 3 with Loa,
Yep.
and then I will activate Innsmouth Dock, pulling your back.
Ooh, that's okay. That's cute.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
For
Attack in, pull her back for free, and then Font of Life.
So what does this?
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You almost never see this card.
Heal 12.
And in this case,
You're back. No.
he's all the way
way.
back up to 18. So the game has officially been reset.
That's one nice thing if you're
Life
doing
totals
rivers,
wise.
Playing against Lilith, you can keep something on top that won't transform. Like that's something I just realized. Okay,
Wow.
do the
Pass to
thing.
you, yeah, Lilith.
Card players probably should be playing more.
So,
I don't know why I don't always run it. You know, it's just a card that when it's in your hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, cool.
I'm all Greg. So you got a good old Greg.
Oh, he got my alt art old
Sorry
Greg
to have
from the
that
Lilith.
copy specifically.
Koinixie.
Oh man, you've gotten so much value. I'm gonna
yeah,
untap.
yeah.
He's gotten what,
Font-
3
Font of
cards?
Life. I haven't seen that in a long time. and
Gotten
that's-
2.
something probably worth running.
And got rid of my Dankum Follows,
Collection.
which could have been very good for me, although it is Guard of
Oh,
Eden,
is that right?
so not quite as good.
But I don't know that I can always
Into the Abyss, unfortunately.
put it to the main deck, make it one copy.
Does it submerge or pull into the void? Because maybe I can just submerge his. Let me
Games like this,
read
where
how
absolutely
it
murdered and
reads here.
I won't lie, I was feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I
you-
think I got this. Yeah.
I was on the ropes.
Let's.
Yeah, Into the Abyss reads, submerge a target minion or
tap
pull it
plus
into the void it's adjacent to. So we do have the ability to finally get rid of
Bad.
Lilith here.
Um,
We have a Troll Bridge in hand, which makes me wonder.
I'm gonna, the very least. Then you have that there. That's not really great, but I can. do
Between
that. Ooh,
Koinixie and Troll
that's
Bridge, like,
not bad. So I'm gonna
pay 1. Let's see. I don't even
makes
know what we end up doing here. 1
I'll use the
skeleton,
ability
turn
to
it into a horrible
transform.
hybrids. Feels really good for 1 mana.
Hybrids. That's a new one.
Yep.
This one here.
Okay.
I will then pay.
Are we swapping
3.
it?
I'm gonna cast swap
Oh.
on the new one with your Lilith
Okay. Yeah.
to get that there, and then I'm gonna trade these.
Interesting.
ones.
Cool.
So I
tap
guess
into
it's
that,
nice
that's
that
mine, that's
my
yours,
hybrids
that's
is
there,
on the
that's
Koi
like
Nixie,
this.
so I do,
Help with that.
and it's on the Koi Nixie,
that's
so it's
all I
not
can
like
do, just
the,
for sake
well,
of
the
time,
Nixie
I'm
could
gonna
move to the thin ice and pull the hybrids over.
Maelstrom after you untap, if you would like to do it.
Yep.
I wonder if just Into the Abyssing would have been better, because I could have saved the swap. I could have drowned the Lilith. He still has a Koi Nixie, but I would have had 2 horrible hybrids.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's activate Maelstrom.
Let's do it.
I'll go here.
Sure.
These frogs.
Yeah, so I think Into the Abyss would have been better, because I'm now losing both horrible hybrids and a swap to get rid of a single Lilith, where I could have just cast into maybe the I think at the time of playing this, I was thinking Into the Abyss only pulls things into the void, because as I was as I'm now casting this match now, I had the same thought until I just reread it. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what was going through my head at the time,
Yeah.
Or a coin flip and lose.
because I don't think the way I did it was correct
Just we can figure that out.
Doesn't matter.
in hindsight.
I have a feeling we might go to turns.
Yeah, maybe. Draw a spell for turn. Hope it's
12
good.
feeling for
All right, so he's
12.
back to drawing spells.
Oh man, what a game.
End of turn, that's dealt with. What is in
Oh,
Healing
yeah, it's
for
on the
12
nice,
off,
that's nice. Did not consider that.
The healing spell is
Oh boy.
something you don't see every time. But again, you'd think in mono water that you would see it more often, just like, heal for 6 at the very least. Heal for 5. And I'm pretty sure it only costs 1, right? Font of Life, or is it 2? It is 3, actually. Requires 2 water affinity and 3 mana. Each ally heals an amount equal to the number of sites in its body of water. In its body of water. So if you even have kind of like separate little island bodies, not islands, but you know what I mean, like separate bodies of water throughout the realm, all of your allies heal
Can Archie cast
equal to the number of sites in their body of
Oh,
water.
magic.
So
Yep, got it.
I know it's one of the oldest cards in the game. I just don't see it all the time. So it's
Oh,
actually
it
pretty
has
interesting.
Magic that you can banish. Oh, so I only have.
You got
2.
shapeshift, swap, and I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yep.
I'll have to keep mind of that.
Two dead cards here. We'll just start walking up.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Frogs, it's always like, I don't know.
Frogs coming up.
Let's put these right on top.
Interesting. Not sure what his plan is with.
I'll play an Emphalos for later that can't draw. It's been in my opener.
You drew a spell?
Yeah, I drew a spell for turn.
Okay.
So an Umphalos coming down, but it cannot draw any spells because of Garden of Eden.
I have 3 mana. I guess I'll swap to Archie just because I have the mana and maybe it comes up.
Okay. Sounds good.
He does put on the Archimago mask.
Pass to you. Emphalos can't draw. Those submerge.
Alrighty. Just keep my spells on top. Untap. I have nothing on the board but my.
Yeah, like maybe he would have played it differently had I played it different. But if I still had 2 horrible hybrids on the field, then I could have maybe potentially swapped with his Koi Nixie and then
that's
attacked
right.
his Archie to knock
Neat.
the mask off. He has access to my
that.
graveyard, so it's something I need to consider. Although it's only with magic, I believe. Correct? Let me double check that.
I can at least do that. Golly. Not a lot
Archimago.
happening, man. Alright, I'm going to.
Banish 3 magic spells in your cemetery and then cast a copy. So he has access to my graveyard, so I just need to make sure I don't put a 3rd spell in the grave, and he will not be able to use Archie.
I'll transform it.
Create a... Okay, so play a Troll Bridge into the corner,
5 mana
pay
left.
1, transform it into a Horrible
I
Hybrids.
think I'm going to. That can cast magic.
Yeah, the Dank isn't a good spot to cast magic, I suppose.
cast.
I don't know. We could Abbot and Succubus, pull in a frog, heal for 2.
So if I can get it off of there,
Just to do
I
it.
might just have to risk it. I'm sure you're going to get some crazy spell that this will be scary with, but I think I'm going to pay. Maybe I'll get it off of my. I'll use Innsmouth Dock to pull this here, and then I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to swap the 2.
Cool.
Just to get it. You can still cast magic, but now that's there.
I don't know. I guess I kind of just got to his side
Although I did just give you an out for your art.
and
You can run
make it so that if he just, this also prevents him from being able to cast.
Would you mind? I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I have a swap in hand. I'll just do it like that.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to playing against the imposter. That's a crazy. So this is still here.
I take it back.
I think instead-
I think I'm realizing that's the 3rd spell in the grave.
I'm going to.
So I take that back.
1, 2, 3 back.
So I'm basically just giving him the option to get me.
Abbot and Succubus.
Nice.
Maybe just on the back here. This seems weird, but I'm gonna try this, and I'll have it pull in a frog, and I'll gain 2.
I think Innsmouth Dock would have been a better spot.
I've already paid for
Because
mana
with
and
the
stuff,
Maelstrom
I'll
trigger,
cast
if he
turn.
decides
We
to
got
do that,
Maelstrom
I'm still
triggers.
in a better position than being in the corner on the Troll Bridge. Also, I guess in case he casts a projectile from his Dank and Follows, I have a Succubus in the way.
Let's do it.
I think that would have been a better
Just
spot.
let me know how you want to do mine.
She'll go to the troll bridge.
So yeah, now my Succubus is on the Troll Bridge where it could have been on the Undertow, which is just in a nicer spot. I guess if it is on Undertow, he could also pull it in with his ability, but is that a bad thing really? Probably not. Yeah, so I think that could have been a little better. I would have had Abbot and Succubus on the Undertow, Horrible Hybrids where it's at currently, and everything else right there. So Succubus is still within distance to pull things in. Although Succubus pulling stuff into the Troll Bridge isn't bad either, but they would have to already be on the Maelstrom, which Koi Nixie's not really going to be available. Just some frog tokens. If only one.
Check my collection.
So just making sure we don't put a 3rd spell in the graveyard for him. Because I have, swap. I didn't cast Into the Abyss, and I wish the sleeves are so shiny I can't even see what's in there.
I'm gonna move Nixie back here.
Nice.
Moving Koi Nixie to the...
Surface.
Sure.
Pay 2 to Riptide your Succubus here.
Okay.
And then I'll have Nixie activate the ability, bringing it to thin ice.
Oh, good.
How is Koi Nixie...
Unfortunately, I don't get to draw.
Dang.
How is Koi Nixie able to move over there? Oh no, it is tapped. Sorry, never mind. I'm sorry.
Right?
Koi Nixie's ability does not require a tap. I was thinking, how did he move over there without tapping?
No, I had that in hand.
Nope, you just
I could draw a sight. I guess I will do that.
But wasn't Koi Nixie underwater? Was it that? I'm a little confused. Was it okay? So Koi Nixie came up and then Riptided over. Just watched it back and didn't catch the Undertow. So he had an Undertow that pulled the Koi Nixie over, then surfaced, and then Riptided my Abbot and Succubus, and then used Koi Nixie to pull in one more. So they will drown.
I'm gonna play Ruler of Thule back here.
Ruler of Thule on the back row is pretty good. Hit me for 3.
I can't do anything to prevent that. I take 3.
Yep.
Correct.
And have you got your pack for win yet?
Not yet.
Also, 2 minutes left in the round.
I'm sorry?
2 minutes in the round.
2 minutes in the round.
Pass.
So we just got the 2-minute warning.
Already.
She dies.
Submerge.
2 minutes left in the round before we go to turns here, so I got to keep it moving. It's one of those things where if you play enough online on tabletop simulators where there's no timer, sometimes the matches can go for a couple hours if you're playing like Archimago and Death Speaker and things that are really, really grindy and going into the graveyard and recycling. But in an actual event, you only have 45 minutes to play, so you have to keep moving.
Also a problem. I want to stay.
Unless you're fast enough, some decks are maybe just not as viable in a paper tournament.
Archie thing is crazy. So
depending on how quickly you
If
play.
I play any magic.
So my goal here is not to cast any magic.
Darn. Okay.
trying to move quickly enough so that I fully utilize our turns without slow playing or anything, but still have to think about what you want to do. It can be
I could
quite a
do
challenge.
that there, to do that there, to do that at least, and that's 3 without giving you what you want. I think either way, I'm going to tap to draw a sight.
18.
Giving you a magic is really scary. Thank you.
Yeah, I got this.
You got it? And it's time.
Folks, we are at time. Who is the active player? You are currently on turn 0, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
Yep,
If
0,
no
1.
winner is declared at the end of that, it will be a tie, which is considered a loss for both of you.
Okay. Okay. Tap to draw a sight. Need some way to deal with Ruler of Thule for sure.
So now they're at turns, I can kind of take a breath.
If I do that, that moves you there, but you're still there. So I think, unfortunately, a little lackluster. I could put it there, though. But that would be 1, 2, 3. This would be 1, 2. So I'm going to pay 3 for a Koi Nixie here.
Cool.
I'll pull in the Thule, and
Yep.
then I'll attack it with my...
Hybrids. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Trading the hybrids for it. Doesn't feel terrible, just not good on turn 0 for trying to get the door.
Fortunately, I think the only thing I really can do is pay 1 to make a skeleton and pass.
Cool. All right.
Second to last turn. Turn 1 as Archimago.
So this is interesting. I'm on 7. If I top deck Island Leviathan, next turn it can activate and I potentially have a place to hit you.
Yeah. Did your Dank Valos draw at the end of it?
No, it hasn't drawn at all. He's got a Garden of Eden out. Yep. It's it's giving me the business here.
He played a Font of Life, which is why this is going long.
Yeah, he got me
He
to
gained-
6 early, and I gained 12 back since we're both water.
I was like, well, guess we're going to turns.
Yeah.
That's mere water for you.
Captain?
Heck yeah, Captain.
And maybe... There, you can drag me.
Sure.
Yeah. Nothing to do with Archie. Still only got 2 magic. I would love to be able to shapeshift a frog, but nothing
Yeah.
else here helps me. I will tap to draw a site. I guess I can get a more central defender with Innsmouth Dock.
Sure.
Has to.
Guy is going to be in the...
So 1, this is my final turn.
Yep. Turn 2.
On tap.
It has done literally nothing for me all game.
The oomph or?
Imposter.
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I have 2 spells and he has this, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna let him get it. That's a hard decision. I'm gonna draw a spell for turn.
Yep.
I'll pray that it's cool. I will tap to play a sight. You get 1 more turn after this, so I'll just play it over here. Lighthouse.
Yep.
So some more mana. I could pull in stuff. Captain Baldassar is there, and it's just whenever he attacks, correct? It's,
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
not.
an
It doesn't
attack
have
trigger.
to
Yeah.
resolve.
It doesn't need to resolve.
Interesting.
I mean, it probably won't change anything. We're both water. Like, I might get like
A
a
thing.
ruler, a fool,
Yeah.
a charge, or something, but I don't think I can door you any way this goes.
You have 2 in hand.
Yep. 2 sites.
Let's move here. I'll pull your captain into the troll bridge.
Yep.
So trigger you either discard. I'm sure you just discard.
a
but
troll bridge.
sounds good.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 5 for a Questing Beast.
Ooh, gross. Yep.
And then I'll pull in my skeleton to my Innsmouth dock.
Yep.
And then I'll pay 1 to make another skeleton.
Yep.
It's my final turn. I believe it's all my actions. 2 spells in the grave. Pass to you.
Cool. Turn 3. Yep.
Final turn.
Let's just attack with Baldessar.
Let's see what
and
we
we'll
get.
Look at your top 3.
So you get to cast these. Is that
yeah.
correct?
Yeah, I get the.
Before you do that, is there defenders declare?
When are you attacking the troll bridge?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. When
I'll
you
attack the troll bridge.
move and
You have
attack-
the option to defend.
So we declare the defender before showing. So I will do so.
It is an attack trigger. Yeah, yeah.
Right, okay.
I had figured so. Yeah.
Defend window has not been opened yet.
So then that helps me decide how to block. Okay. So I'll show 3 here, correct?
Yep.
I've never had Baldessar resolve. 1, 2.
There's a reason my opponent's killed on side.
That's a good
Yep,
one.
yep. Lord of Lies is a good one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
Where would you cast that though?
Okay, the discard resolves. I have these active. Now you get to declare defenders.
I will block.
Cool. Yep. Baldy's
Losing
dead.
stealth, I think.
Yep.
Baldur's dead. Baldur's dead.
I would love access to your shapeshift just because it would be fun and maybe you have a great old one.
I'm sorry I didn't give it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're okay.
I did have some magic in hand, but I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the way that Eric's Curiosa has the policy for draws is that they both count as losses. It's not like it counts as draws. Maybe each person gets a participation pack when it draws. I'm not sure. I know there's one pack that the winner would get in each round of this, but maybe draws got a pack. But otherwise, it still counts as a loss for both players. So seeing that we weren't going to get to the end of this game before the end of turns, Sean had asked if I was still interested in playing, and I did say that I was. We both realized neither of us are going to get to top 8, but since I had been filming all weekend, I was actually really looking forward to getting to play because I've already gone around and talked to the artists and gone to all of the booths that I've wanted to go to, and he was wanting to go around and maybe go buy some merch, get some cards signed, go do some card trades at Cold Foil Heroes and the other vendors that were there. So he just offered, said, you know what, I'm just going to concede, man. Enjoy your next round. Hopefully you get another win. So I can't really take credit for winning this match, but Sean just decided to, casually and friendly concede the match to allow me to keep going, which is appreciated. Shook his hand and just want to thank him for the match. So Sean, if you're watching this, thank you, man. Had a good one. Wish we could have continued playing. This seemed like really fun. The Mono Water Imposter versus the Necromancer. This one was definitely interesting. It was definitely a bit more of a chess game. And clearly we needed more time in order to finish. So hopefully I'll get to see it at a future event and we can hopefully actually determine a real winner next time. So Sean deciding to casually concede the match to allow me to keep going, which means I will see you guys in round 8 of SorceryCon in the final match of the Constructed for this series. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd enjoyed this series thus far, please consider liking, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you haven't. And I'll see you in the final round of SorceryCon 3 Constructed in round 8 in the next video. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.